and welcome to our live streaming. And now we are live from Ningbo city of Zhejiang province and from the China Central Eastern European Countries Expo. This is Rachel Zhou from CGTN.
And this is Marco from Slovenia.
Okay, today we're gonna have a very fun live streaming and a deep inside tour of this smart manufacturing hall. I'm so excited about this journey, right? What about you?
Likewise. It's my first time being here and it's amazing. It's a unique experience for me.
Yes, so there are a lot of cool stuff and tech gadgets during our live streaming. And today we can see there are some cool airplanes, some genetic sequencing products, and also the most importantly, we can see the cooperation between China and the Central Eastern European countries, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of space left for this kind of cooperations.
Yes. So I know you just came here yesterday. What is your first impression of this expo, Marco?
Yeah, actually it's my first time being in Ningbo and just arriving to this avenue. It was amazing experience. The architecture and the space is just huge and really, really unique.
Yeah, I mean, just look around. There are so many people. This is so crowded here,
yes.
And atmosphere is so heated. And after the pandemic, we can see the vibe here, and the trade between the China and the Central Eastern European countries is going upwards.
Yes. Everything is awakening, and as we can see, many people came to this venue and see the new products, new innovations. So I'm really happy to be here. Yeah.
So don't walk away and stay tuned because today we have so many cool gadgets and stuff to show you guys. Marco.
So let's start to explore.
Yeah, let's start to explore. And to give you a sneak peek, we're gonna explore the smart airplanes from different countries, especially from Slovenia, your mother country, and also the genetic sequencing and some smart skiing board. They're so excited. And do remember to leave your comments and interact with us during the live streaming. You can leave your comments, raise your questions, anything you like during our live streaming, and just stay tuned. So we can start with airplane. And this airplane got a very cool name. It's called Shark.
Wow.
do you think it looked like a shark?
Yeah, it does. With the sleek lines, and it really looks like a shark.
Yes.
It's an amazing craft.
Yes, I'm so excited about it. So let's begin our adventure from this shark airplane, and let us welcome Rachel. And this girl is also called Rachel, just like my name.
What a coincidence.
So there are two Rachels on the floor.
Nice to meet you, Rachel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for having interview with us. And let's dive deep into the tour and give us some specific introduction about this cool gadget. Yeah. So I can see this is a very fine-shaped shape of this airplane. Could you please tell us the design concept of this airplane?
You can see it looks very, very cool. With streamlined design. Yeah. So we call the shark aircraft for this aircraft.
Yes. Okay. And let's
go around the
around it. Yeah, go around.
Let's take a closer look.
Yes. I think the material is quite unique. It's called carbon fiber. So what advantages can this kind of material give to this certain airplane?
Okay, this is carbon fiber exposed composite material. The advantage of this material can reduce the weight of the aircraft and also can speed the aircraft. So and also it can make the craft more economy and more safety, and can perform good. You can have the good performance for this flight.
Wow, there are a lot of advantages of this high-tech material.
It's a high-tech material just to make the flight easier and the craft lighter.
Yeah,
and it also got the international awards in the light aircraft in the world.
Okay, that sounds pretty
amazing.
Cool. So this certain material, the carbon fiber, can make it safer, more economical, and also lighter and more strength. Right, to make it this airplane's body give more strength.
Fast.
Yeah. Okay, so can you introduce a little bit more, what is the distance of this airplane?
The range, it can fly for 1,600 kilometers. and the maximum speed can reach 333 kilometers per hour, and the maximum height is 4,500 meters.
Yeah. Marco, you're a flight lover, right?
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking to take a license for this craft in the near
really?
future, and I'm just curious, how long does it take to learn to fly? This kind of
how long to learn? I think maybe.
I think
do you
it's
have
very
any experience before?
As I heard, you need to do like a 2-year class so you can see
Oh,
it.
you already have 2 years
Yes, I
class
did some
before.
explorations, and I
Well,
heard.
I think if you already have the experience before, maybe 1 month is not for you.
Oh.
Looking forward to your great news.
Yes.
Just send us a video when you have the license of this flight. But before you taking the lesson, so we can actually go inside of this airplane to have a sneak peek and some, the experience to go inside of this airplane.
So as you can see here, another special thing for this shark plane is that it has the 2 seats, front and rear seat.
Yeah.
So maybe you can have a try.
I think I'm taking the first one because it looks a bit bigger.
the room seems a little bit bigger on the front line.
So who's entering first? Maybe Rachel, you can start.
Okay, so I'm gonna step on this paddle, right?
Here? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you need some help? Ladies first.
Maybe let me hold.
Yes.
Thank you. Wow.
Okay.
So this is quite an experience to stepping on this paddle, and I think you can tell from the outside, but let me give you an overview, a panorama of this looking from the inside. It's quite a large room, so I think there's enough room for you, Marco.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
It looks much bigger when you look inside more clearly.
There are plenty of room in here. Yes.
Okay, Rachel. I'm
Thank
giving
you.
it back. Okay, now it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, let's see if I fit in.
Does it work?
Okay. Wow. It's quite comfortable,
That's
right?
cool. Yeah.
So here's so
I
many.
feel like we are in the film of Top Gun from Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And I think there's a certain feeling of the fighter jets, right?
True.
Yeah, I really love this tandem seat.
No, I just want to fly.
You know, yeah. I think we can close this cover. Yeah. Just share with the audience your experiences when you sit inside of this jet.
I mean,
how do you feel right now, Marco?
I feel excited. I mean, you can see so many things which I don't know. So many handles which I don't know how to use.
Yeah.
And the screen, big screen in front of you.
Yes.
And a nice view on a huge hall here in Ningbo. How about you?
Yeah, I feel amazing because I was told that this is the fastest airplane on this certain type, the sports plane. And I think this seat, I mean, you sit in front of me, and this kind of seat can make it move faster because it has the streamline is really good, so it can have a better speed.
Yes. I'm actually surprised. It's a lot of space for me.
Yes.
I can
so
feel
enough
really
space for your legs.
I really feel comfortable.
Yeah, and I think its performance is quite good. It can fly about to 16 kilometers with 330 kilometers flight per hour. So that is quite a speed.
You know lots of data. I'm impressed.
Yeah, someone did some research.
I can see.
Yeah. So what did you see? So there's a screen in front of you. I know you are very familiar because you are a flight lover. Could you please give us a little tour and an introduction about the equipment, high-tech equipment?
To be honest, I was checking different aircraft. So I think each craft it's differently made.
Yes.
But yeah, probably. The screen offers you all the data you need for flying.
Yeah.
Connects you with the right people, so you will fly safely.
Yeah, I feel like in the flight can stay here forever. But we're gonna move to the next stop.
Unfortunately, we don't have much time. We need to explore some more things.
Yes, but I'm still looking forward to your license, Marco.
We will take a ride.
Yeah,
I will call you.
I really want to take a ride right now.
Me too.
Yeah. So I think that is the charm of aeroplanes. It gives people some feeling of adventure, right?
Yes.
And you brings out the best of people, the curiosity side. So
actually, I was afraid of flying since I was maybe 25. Then I started to travel, and somehow I started to love it.
Yes, I think flying above the sky is people's dream since childhood.
Yes,
it's in every human being's DNA. So bring out the best of people. So flying is a really cool thing.
In the beginning, I was afraid, but I changed. So I'm looking forward to more flights.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we need some help with this.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. I can stand just on this seat, right?
Yeah, no problem.
So I can go over here?
Yeah. So just like we mentioned, Marco, flying can bring the best of the human beings, and it can give us the curiosity. And I think the best part of this airplane is that it involves the cooperation with China and the Czech Republic. Could you please tell us a bit more about the cooperation between China and Czech on this specific airplane?
Okay, so firstly in 2019, the Czech company signed an agreement with the Hebei Cangzhou Jianxin Group.
Yes.
They signed a technology transfer agreement in the 8th Leaders of CEEC countries meeting. And then the Czech company and the Chinese company, they established one company together called Sino-Czech Aircraft Manufacturing Company in 2019 also. Yeah, this is the first time they start to transfer the technology for this aircraft. And in this year, 2023, we already get the certificate from the CAA's in North China Aircraft Administration to produce the aircraft. So now, from this year, the company can start the mass production of these aircrafts.
So will this airplane will be manufactured in China in the future?
Yeah, already started this year.
Wow.
And the annual capacity for the production may be around 20 to 40 aircraft.
Okay.
As a European, I'm really happy to hear China starts to connect with Europe on a larger scale.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice to hear it.
Nice to hear about it. Yeah, okay, so let's move to the next airplane.
Thanks a lot, Rachel.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
For a nice experience.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is
And
quite
I
an
wish
experience.
you good luck, right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we're moving to the next airplane. And know, this is look like a shark, and this is look like a bat.
Yeah, it's like a bat.
Yeah, it looks like a bat.
Wow.
And this helicopter.
So many unique crafts here in this beautiful hall.
Yes, and this airplane is a award winner. Awards winner. It has so many awards. There are so many highlights about this airplane. So let's welcome the staff here, the manager here. Say hi to audience and give us a brief introduction about yourself. 可以给我们自我介绍一下吗？
可以。我们是来自于斯洛文尼亚的蝙蝠飞机我们是一家非常先进的通用航空器制造厂商这次来到中国呢，我们带来了我们最经典的一款轻型运动类飞机，叫威利斯 SW 就是我们眼前的这一款。两位主持人可以往前走看一下。
Okay, so this is an airplane from your country, actually.
Yeah, actually,
Slovenia.
if Rachel doesn't mind, I would like to brag here a bit because this craft is coming from my country.
Yes,
and
very proud.
We are really, really
very
proud of this brand.
Yeah.
It started I think in a garage on a small stage, but now it enters the world market. So we are really, really proud of this brand.
Yeah, you actually interviewed the CEO like 4 or 5 years ago,
Last,
right?
Yes,
yeah.
Around 4 or 5 years ago, I was interviewing Mr. Ivo, the CEO of this brand, and we were talking about the craft itself and how the future will look like for this craft and how people will use the transport in the, let's say, next 10 years.
Yes, so this is a very well-known brand back in Slovenia, right?
Yeah, yes. It's a very famous brand. We are following all the successes of the brand. And as I said, it's something amazing what happened to our small country.
Yeah, I know that this is a awards winner. So what is the highlights of this airplane? 我注意到咱们这个飞机获了很多奖哈，就您可以给我们介绍它获了哪些奖，以及它的最出色的一些性能和亮点在哪儿呢？
我们这个飞机呢是非常经典的机型，它获了很多奖，比如说我们这儿有一个标识呢，它是一个 环球飞行的一个记录啊，它曾经2个飞机完成过环球飞行的这样的一个记录。另外呢，还有这架飞机曾经挑战过8848米，就是珠穆朗玛峰的高度啊，我们这是成功挑战啊。
I think the most impressive part of this airplane, it can challenge to have a flight in Kuala Lumpur above the 8,800 meters high by this airplane.
Wow.
挑战
I learned something new.
You learn something new?
Yeah.
那挑战这么高的一个高度啊，它需要这个飞机具有哪些性能和这个亮点去征服这个珠穆朗玛峰这样的一个高度？
因为在高原的话，首先温度比较低，空气比较稀薄，这样的话呢，我们需要对座舱进行一点加温或者是防寒的措施，另外带上氧气这个飞机呢，首先它的发动机它的整体它结构特别好，结构强度高，然后重量比较轻，这样的话才有这种性能飞到这么高因为我们整机都是复合材料的，所以它的飞行性能特别好。
我们可以等会儿看看这个复合材料。So first of all, I asked the manager that how can they handle the Kuala Lumpur? I mean, at the height of 8,800 meters. He said this airplane has some highlights, technological highlights. For example, the material is very high. It's use some complex material, so it can handle this height with it's very light, and also it have a better strength. And also it can carry the oxygen, and the seat can be heated, so the pilots can handle the high altitudes flight. Yeah.
Even though it's cold up there, right?
Yeah.
我们坐上来体验一下吗？
那您刚刚提到这个复合材料，我们可以整个机身转一圈，体验一下这个复合材料的轻度和强度。
OK， 可以。那我们现在感觉一下，摸一下，感觉一下，它这个本身表面做的都是非常光滑的。
对 ，It's very smooth
and probably very light.
然后我们可以稍微这样晃一晃。
Yes.
它非常轻。
Very light.
整机现在是空重的话300公斤。这么大一个东西，它空重300公斤，它的非常轻。来，我们往前走。
Okay, as you can see, we can actually shaking the wingspan, and just take a guess, like how does it weight for the whole airplane? For the whole airplane.
I'm curious about this. I'm really curious about this.
330公斤，对吧？
对，330
It only weighs about 300 kilograms as a whole, as a flight.
对，你可以试一试，美女来试试。
好，
试试它的重量，往上抬或者往上压，感觉一下它的重量。
Okay, the manager invites me to press this flight or lift the flight. If I can lift it up, I think I'm the superwoman.
Yeah, try.
Some of the marine conflicts.
Whoa.
See?
Or the craft is so light, or actually you're that strong.
I can lift the aircraft on my bare hand.
Wow.
This is
I
really
cannot
light.
even imagine with such a small craft being that high. Really, it's really impressive.
Yeah, that is the charm of this special material that is which is made of this plane. Yeah, you can give it a try.
Yeah, okay, let's see.
But I think I'm more persuasive as a girl.
Oh, okay.
It's really.
I think you're stronger than me.
Yeah, but it's quite. But I mean, lifting a whole airplane on bare hands, that means a
impressive.
lot.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's really impressive.
Yeah.
This high tech.
Yeah.
设备这个飞机呢包含整机降落伞当比如说在空中没有动力，或者是没有动力之后没有好的地方迫降的时候，然后就可以用这个整机降落伞，以保证它最后的一个生命安全。这个是非常好的一个设计
This is a very important design. I think, Marco, that is something you're interested in because you kept asking about that. This is the landing as a whole with the parachute.
Oh, really?
This is a last-minute, safety insurance. So, as in some emergency landing or some particular occasions, it can land as a whole with this parachute.
So the craft has a own parachute.
Yeah. Right here.
Wow.
Yeah, you can give our audience take a closer look at this part. This is a.
So in case if you're in trouble, you just press the button and the parachute goes out and save your life.
Yeah, save your life.
Wow.
Last minute.
Last minute. Nice.
Life insurance, very important.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And
what do we have here?
How? I think you can come to this way and I'm go
okay.
around it.
Okay, let's see. Okay, watch my head. Okay, now we are sitting next to each other.
So we can put our headset.
Yeah, let's do it.
可以戴一个耳机。
Can we hear each other?
Not exactly.
Not that well, right?
Imagine we're driving the flight above the Kilalama. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is where you can control the parachute.
Oh, really?
Yes. So,
Nice.
yeah, this is something where you can control the parachute, so you can have a safe landing and landing as a whole with this parachute. And could you please tell us a little bit more about this airplane from inside? 你可以给我们就是内部这个给我们介绍一下。
吧，我们主要的几个操纵的地方，第一个是它的这个杆儿，对吧？手里握的杆儿，哎，这个叫操纵杆。
Okay, so if I move it, it moves.
左右控制滚转，哎，前后控制俯仰，前后控制俯仰。我们可以看到它的副翼在动，哎，对，那个前后是平稳在动，哎，对，可以看得到。
Oh, okay. So we can control the accelerator and do some pitching and some very more complex actions through this controller.
We even have 2 screens, I see, over here.
我们有2个屏幕哈。
对，是的。
这是分别有什么作用呢？
它是根据不同的任务，你可以同时切换里边，比如说地平仪啊、导航啊、地图啊，这个它的发动机的一些仪表的参数啊，都可以随时从2个屏上，根据你的需要随时设置，非常方便的。 因为它是双驾驶嘛，2个飞行员，或者是一个教练带一个飞行员学员，哎，都可以在这个屏上面看到各种不同的参数，根据你实际的需求，在这里面可以选择，非常方便。
是的。The dual screens can customize according to your needs because this is a 2-pilot airplane, so we can appear the GPS, the positioning system, and the conditions of this airplane.
And all the necessary data you need for flying.
Yeah, all the necessary data you need appear on the 2 screens for the 2 pilots in this airplane.
As I know, Mr. who is introducing us this amazing craft is also a pilot, so I would like to ask him if it's hard to fly. It's hard to drive this plane.
方便吗？对 ，Marco 想问是，他知道您是一个非常优秀的这个飞行员哈，他想问一下，这个学飞行难吗？
其实学飞行非常简单，
对，
因为在空中的话，它是一个3维空间，在3维空间里面运行，你不用像开汽车一样在路面上你要沿着线，你要看红绿灯，哎，你要关注各种情况，你只需要。 你不要撞到地面上，不要撞到障碍物上就可以了。哎，飞机保持一定的速度，这操控都非常简单的。所以驾驶飞机真的比驾驶汽车要容易得多，很容易就可以飞行了。
That he said it's so much easier to drive a plane than drive a car. Yeah, because you just have
no traffic lights, right?
No traffic, exactly. No traffic jams.
No traffic lights, no traffic jam.
Yeah, so it's easier.
It's a good solution for the future, not to be stuck in the heavy traffic.
Yeah. I think so too because there are so many traffic jam on the road. So maybe that is the new plan in the future is a helicopter and the flying cars. And some Chinese companies are actually dedicating themselves into doing some, on-air methods to ease the tensions of the road traffic. And that is something that we can look forward to in the future.
Yeah, right? I think we cannot avoid it. I think in a decade or so we will be all flying around.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. I know you've interviewed with the CEO of this airplane before, 4 or 5 years ago. So what is the highlights back then? What do you love the most about this airplane from your country?
Impressed the most about this project is actually the CEO. He's such a humble guy. He's really, really honest and perspective. He has a huge motivation and plans. And when I ask him what is the near future for this kind of crafts, he just say, in 5 years we'll be flying. Not just few people, but many, many more.
Yeah.
So that's my inspiration to also learn how to fly.
Yeah. So that is very inspiring. to talk some of the big dreamers, which has some dedication into the flight career. Okay. Let's step outside of this airplane.
Another unique experience.
所以可以给我们介绍一下这个飞机的航程还有时速吗？就它这样一些性能方面的表现。
它的航程应该是在800公里左右，然后它的时速巡航速度应该是260公里左右啊。我们其实有很多种机型就是对于我们公司来讲的话，这只是其中很经典的一款轻型运动类飞机我们还有我们一共是有10个系列，将近30种机型这只是其中的一款。上回我们带来的是大金牛，这次我们带来的是轻型运动类的威利斯 SW100的这么个机型。
So this is one of their this is the most classic one of their airplanes, and it can fly up to 800 kilometers, and it can fly at the speed of 260 kilometers per hour. Yeah, this is very fast. And some other thing that impressed me a lot is that it can have some products of electric vehicles, electric airplanes. 我们看到那边还有一些电动飞机。So with the new policies and the trend of carbon neutrality worldwide, I think that is a trend to developing the electric vehicles, including electric automobiles, electric cars, and electric airplanes.
Yes.
Yeah. 你可以给我们介绍一下这些电动飞机。
This one, as I know, it's totally electrical one.
Yeah.
我们这个电动飞机呢，是全球第一款在欧洲航空安全局取得型号合格证的电动飞机。那目前也是全球第一款量产的电动飞机。大家都知道我们电动汽车很厉害，对吧？中国电动汽车很厉害。其实第一款电动飞机真正的量产产品是由我们蝙蝠飞机生产的这个也是我们的骄傲机型。预计明年年初的话，这个机型可以到中国。
So this is the first electric airplane which can be landed in large scale, can be commercialized and produced in large scale. Yeah.
I hope it's
introduced in China next year.
Nice. We will follow it. Maybe it's not an appropriate question, but maybe also audience are curious about it, like I'm curious. What is the price range of these crafts? If it's not
you mean the electric one or?
Yeah, or maybe this one on this our side.
就这个价格大概多少一个机器？
这款机型的话是在160万人民币。
1.6 million RMB.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the introduction.
谢谢。
It's such a very exciting experiences to land on the airplane. Yeah, see you.
Goodbye.
Yeah. 再见啊。Okay, so we are moving next to we have seen
the third brand today.
2 airplanes and then the skiing board. Yeah.
And here I can mention again, it comes from Slovenia.
Very proud, proudly. Okay, there are some products as we can see, and as we can see, there are some skiing boards,
helmets, protecting helmets.
Yes, let's take a tour. Let's take a round of this exhibition hall.
Okay, they even have a skiing pitch over here.
Wow, someone is skiing here.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Wow, very cool. Okay. It's very impressive to have such a show and exhibit.
You're surely not a beginner.
Are you a ski lover?
To be honest, I'm not very familiar with skiing. I did it last time maybe 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I can admit I wasn't good at it. What about you, Rachel?
Yeah, me neither, but I'm looking forward to give it a try now.
It's not late to learn, right?
Yeah. So let's begin our introduction and welcome Alice.
Hello? Yes,
Alice, right? Alice is managing this exhibit. So please give us an introduction. I think this looks like a tech gadgets. These things are affordable, right?
Yes, this airline skis made in Slovenia. this Ilan factory set up in 1945. They are almost 80 years old, but 80 years old. But a lot of innovation and even inventory for intelligent manufacture.
Yeah.
For example, this is a
This one, it's
first
looks,
fodder
looks
skis
small.
in the world, and make the skis can be shorter, can be regular size, and can package in a
small bag,
small bag,
yeah.
and carry and the bag and the shape, and take air to the mountain to go to ski.
I think that is very convenient for some specific scenarios. For example, for travel, especially when you're taking the high-speed train, there's some specific regulations about the height of this.
You don't have to put the skis on the roof of the car or in the
Yeah.
backpack. You can just carry it in the back, which is something remarkable.
Yes, yes. 它能折叠的话, to make it affordable, that requires a lot of technologies, right?
Yes, after 7 years research, testing, 5 times champion testing, and then put in the market. This is the first time enter Ningbo Expo, and this is very good quality and high collection of skis.
Is it one of a kind? Is it the first kind of ski in the world?
Yes, it is only the fodder skis in the world.
Wow. Okay, so this looks smaller skiing board. They're for kids, right?
Yes, this for kids. And Ilan inventory make a U flags, make a lot of like a wave flags on the surface, make the skis when ski a lot of flexible, 25 softer than regular skis. Then skiing on the snow. If you have a rock, if you have a hill, if you have a icy snow, then no shake.
So these little strips have a lot of functions to increase the stability during the skiing process for the kids.
So it probably makes skiing much safer and softer.
Yeah.
For kids, make they feel interesting for on snow and safe and beautiful, and a lot of U flex.
So it's absorbing the vibrations much better than other skis. Wow.
Correct. So for kids, especially this light, flexible, safe. Is
With
the
nice colors as well.
Nice color for girls, and of course we have other, vision. For example, this skis is for World Cup racing skis.
For professionals.
W titanium and full sidewall and the fusion ski banding in integram. So make the ski banding and the skis together.
Wow.
Very fast.
Very fast one.
Yes.
Only for professionals, or
Racer.
anyone can use it?
If the top skiers can use it either. But this is regularly for the racing for World Cup level.
So it's not recommendable for beginners, right?
No.
Too hard to use.
Too hard to use.
Too hard.
What I have.
What are you?
Yes.
Get already ready for skiing?
I already done something. This skis is for the rental skis, and it is very cheap. Can you help me have this?
Yes, I can help you. Yes. Do you know how to ski well?
Yes, I can ski. I ski half hour, so basically just now. This is the rental skis, and
A bit shorter.
yes,
A bit shorter.
Shorter and flexible and a bit cheaper. In ski resort used for rental, and this very popular. Every year have more than 20,000 pairs for the market.
as a Slovenian, I know this is a very famous brand with a long tradition. So how long are you on the market?
Skis entered China market since 2004 and almost 20 years.
Wow.
But since the 100 skis pairs imported to China, until now have 200 times increasing in the market following Chinese ski market development.
Yeah, all our skiing superstars in Slovenia were using Elan skis.
Yes, Elan.
Yes. It's a
beautiful name and with very high quality collection for skis.
Yes, yes. How well it is known on Chinese market?
This 2004, and the first 100 pairs Elan skis enter China market, and then after 20 years, now Elan skis occupied almost 15% in the total market of Chinese skis market. So it is for the quantity of importation, it is a very good brand and
yes.
very good performance on sale.
Because of all the success China has on skis in recent Olympic Games, probably also the interest among people it's starting to be much bigger, I assume.
Yes. We expect in the future maybe Elan have the double times
the
exportation sales in China market.
Oh yes, because more and more people start to ski, right?
Yes, as me. Just now I skiing half hours make me very hard.
When did you start? When did you start to ski?
I start ski in 2001 when I was the team of the founder of Beijing Ski Resort Nanshan. I'm the first financial officer and investor representative. Then I work in ski resort. I ski with Elan skis since that time and until now, 23 years. So right.
So you must be loving skiing.
Yes, skiing is my sport habit, and I promote Elan. I promote skiing. Sportsmen in China, and this is my work and my hobby.
Did you use these skis in Slovenia? Maybe have you tried any?
Yes, in Slovenia I use these powder skis. This for the ladies high collections skis, and now
yes, let's see what is happening over
side,
there. Oh, Rachel!
It is a good skis, right?
Wow, what is happening? Okay. How do you feel?
I wish you could try with me. I think there's no specific
yeah, I would like to. I was thinking to try, but yeah, as you said, there is no appropriate shoes for me, as I have.
Yeah, so I can try it now.
Yeah.
Please hold it for me, thank you.
In Slovenia we say "Jajo, gremo, Rachel." Okay, be careful. Oh. Oh. Perfect. Oh, good job. High five. Wow.
Thank you for the help. Yeah, thank you for the help.
You still remember how to ski?
Yeah. I think with the portable skiing board, it's very stable, feel very safe. And after, thank you so much. Yeah, this is quite an experience. First the airplane, now the skiing board.
I can hardly follow what all is happening here.
Looks like an adventure. And after the Winter Olympics in China, there are over 300 million Chinese people are participating in the winter sports.
Actually, we're just talking about this with the lady that because of all the success you had in recent Olympic Games, the skiing is becoming more and more popular in China.
Yeah.
This is great. This is
this is great.
Looking forward to.
So that is a new cooperation area
Yes.
between Slovenia and China to do some winter sports.
Huge opportunity,
together.
yes, to connect and connect more. Yes.
Yeah. Could you please give the audience a little tour while I can change my shoes back? And then the next topic is very exciting, the genetic sequencing. After the pandemic, I think the biological science is very important, and we can see how does AI, artificial intelligence, and the biological science then do the genetic sequencing for the people's health around the world. That is
So we are moving to next location.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I'm changing.
Okay.
Yeah,
While
you can
Rachel is
give a
changing.
tour of our audience of the skateboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's take a look. Good job, Rachel.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the help. Always good times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really unique experiences here in this
Yeah.
Ningbo Hall.
Yeah.
The third expo this kind. Okay, let's move to our next stage and see what do we have there. As you can see, we have many products over here, many different kinds of products. We don't have time to look for them all, so we will just stay another station, the last one. And here we are. Let's say hello to, what is your name?
My name is Feng Yu.
Nice to meet you. My name is Marco. I come from Slovenia. As I see, this brand is connected with Serbia, am I right?
Yes,
Serbia, it's actually close to Slovenia. My father comes from Serbia, so I know a little bit of their language as well. So what do we have here? Can you do some introduction for us?
Of course. So this machine is the CGTN, which is a DNA sequencer. So this can tell us what kind of DNA sequence of the sample that we are examining. So this machine is actually could be perfectly used for scientific research. The throughput is high, but actually not high enough to run large-scale research like cohort study, population study, or genetic disease screening in clinical trial. So yes, of course. So today we will also have a model for DNB67, which can help us to run thousands of samples per day. Yeah, so this machine, the real one is actually very large. It's suitable for clinical use and also the
So
population
this is mostly
study.
used in laboratories?
This one is for laboratory, but this one is for maybe enterprise or a hospital or institute, something like that. Yeah.
So to get results for the samples in a quicker time, right?
Yeah. And today we are also displaying another machine which is actually very portable. So this one is the PCR analyzer, I believe. So this is portable. So you can see that actually I can carry it with me to any place that I am heading for to run out the examination of pathogens from the clinical sample or from the environment. So this is how we do it. We can load our sample here and also our reagent and then put it into the machine.
You can just carry it with you
and then close it, run the program. The machine will run the sample examination by itself automatically, and then we'll have a readout for the examination. Yeah.
Technology is really something amazing. Wow.
With the rapid development of artificial intelligence, do you use some new high-tech methods like AI to boost and accelerate the process of AI, genetic sequencing? Can you raise some examples for us? Yeah, sure. So you're asking about the AI application in the genetic sequencing? Some high-tech methods, new methods to better do the genetic sequencing and the biological research. Yeah, of course. So please follow me. I think we are going to wait. So actually today okay. So today we'll have some scientific research about the spatial temporal omics. So which means that we can detect the transcriptome or genetics on the space and also based on the timeline. So actually this kind of technology is
can provide us multimodal information of the disease like cancer. So we know cancer is a genetic disease, right? So basically, we will have a very fancy picture, a visualization of the disease based on the transcriptome and also the genome of it. So it's not showing here. Yeah, but based on that, we can know what's going on in the cancer, and we can know what kind of measurement or what kind of treatment that we can apply to the patient.
So the future is bright when we talk about solving the disease issue.
Yes. That's it.
It sounds very demanding to me, to be honest.
Yes. Why? Why in particular?
My profession is being a civil engineer, so I'm not that close to labs and DNA, to be honest. But it's great to hear and see all these new things here.
Yes, and especially after the pandemic, I think the biological science, especially the health sector, is getting more and more attention and more important. And we know that BGI not only carry out some research in China, but also launched some research centers, especially with Central Eastern European countries. Could you please tell us a little bit more about that, the cooperations? Oh, we can see some info.
Yeah, actually, we have brought some posters here. Yeah. So we know that BGI is founded in 1999. So now BGI has become the world's leading life science and also the genomics organization in this world. And BGI also carry out a lot of cooperation with the Central Eastern Europe countries like Serbia, Latvia, and also Hungary. So these posters show us the club show us that we have helped the Serbia to build 2 Huoyan laboratories to help them to fight against the COVID-19 the pandemic in 2020. And on February 2021, the Serbia Statehood Day, the Serbian President, Ms. Alexander Vučić, awarded the BGI Group with the first class of the order of the Serbian flag for its contribution to the country's battle against the COVID-19.
When we talk about the tech cooperations between countries, one of the main one of the main highlight is the talents between the different countries' cooperation. So could you please tell us a little bit more about that? Because you just mentioned that the cooperation project involved the talents cooperation, the tech talents. How does they cooperate together in this aspect?
Yeah, sure. Please follow me. So now, actually, we have set up a laboratory in Europe, especially in Serbia, to strengthen the personnel exchange and also the cooperation for the Central Eastern Europe. So now, at present, this facility actually has supported a lot of scientific projects, like MMHP, which stands for Million Microbiome from Human Project, and also B10K, which trying to sequence 10,000 birds' genome.
Wow.
That's
a huge number.
Yeah, that's a huge number. So we also have precision talks and also 1 million population study for the human beings. And we also have stereomics atlas for and also other international scientific projects. So the stereomics atlas is what I have mentioned about, that we can sequence the sample based on timeline and also this space.
So the lab is already on and running?
Yeah, it's running right now. Yeah. It's running, I think it started from the November 2022, last year.
Last year. Okay. So could you please give us some specific example about how does China's biological science company empower the local scientific research or empower each other?
Oh, yeah, of course. So we know that Serbia is the one of the examples of the Central Eastern Europe countries.
Very well connected to China.
To accelerate the Serbia's development in life science, we help them to establish their first national genome sequencing center. So you can see that this is the opening day of the genome sequencing center. Ms. Anna Barbabic, the
Prime Minister?
The Prime Minister of Serbia, and also Ms. Chen Bo, the Chinese ambassador to Serbia. They also attended this this opening ceremony of this Genome Center.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That is very impressive.
You're a real expert, I must say.
Thank you so much. And we hope more and more, science and biological research can be carried out through the cooperations between China and the Central Eastern European countries. Okay, so that is the last stop of our tour. What impresses you the most during this whole trip?
Oof.
There's so many.
So many. It's really hard to choose.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from each of the stations we were. Still, I would choose aircraft.
Aircraft.
What about you?
I mean aircraft and the skiing board and genetics. I can't.
It's really hard to choose.
It's really hard. Each one can outnumber each other because they're like in different vertical scenarios. They are two very good performers in their two vertical areas.
Products contribute something to the society, so it's hard to choose one.
Yes. I mean this expo, the third China Central Eastern Countries Expo, attracts about 100,000 visitors these days and achieve about 10 billion orders in total in value. So there's a lot of achievements and results come from this expo.
So we are looking forward to the fourth one next year.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Okay, so I think that is the end of our live streaming.
I hope our viewers can join us next year. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? And that is the end of our live streaming. It's a very good working with you, Marco.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah,
I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for watching. And from our live streaming of the third China Central Eastern European Countries Expo. And today we have a theme about smart manufacturing, some fun tech gadgets. I hope you enjoy our episode and our live streaming. Stay tuned on CGTN. I'm going to see you next time. This is Rachel from CGTN.
And Marco from Slovenia.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.